want to hear you talk, I will shove my arm up your ass and work your mouth like a puppet.
Hey, and welcome to another episode of Classic. This is going to be a fun one today. We've got a bunch of people here. We've got John here. John, how's it going?
Malcolm, it's going great. And I'm very happy that these are the group that we're with today. So I'm going to say the least. We'll let everybody else talk more.
Also here we've got Sean. Sean, how's it going?
It's going all right. Long work week done, so now it's time to just hang out, have some fun.
Also here we've got Abel. Abel, how's it going?
I don't like to do the talking. I'll just let.
Also here we've got Henry. Henry, how's it going?
Unfortunately, no one's hands up my ass right now, so I got to use my own mouth. But hi, gonna have some fun. I know these guys.
And last but not least, we've got Brian. Brian, how's it going?
It's going fine. I'm going to warn you now that I'm going to be muting myself most of the time. After my answer's up, you will see me putting my hand off screen to unmute it. So I'm trying to spare you some background.
Okay.
No, we want to hear your kid yell at kids on Xbox.
Ryan, is your knee itchy? Is that what you're saying?
But with that being said, how Classic works, there's first round is going to be 8 questions in 8 different categories. Everyone gets 3 repeats, no challenges because we're live. But if you do have an initial question, just bring it up to afterwards. But the most important rule is have fun. And at the end of round 1, someone will be knocked out. And yeah.
If you get all questions right, if you get all questions correct in round 1, you get to see my shorts.
That sounds like a punishment, more of the.
I bought him at Target. Let's go.
But with that being said, the first question is in actors and actresses. Which actor has played a villain in a Disney live-action movie, a DCEU movie, and a Fast and the Furious movie?
To clarify, a villain in all 3, or just the villain in the first one?
Villain in all 3.
Okay.
And 5, 4, 3, 2,
Repeat.
1. Repeat.
I forgot what one of those franchises was.
In the category of actors and actresses, which actor has played a villain in a Disney live-action movie, a DCEU movie, and a Fast and the Furious movie? And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. John.
No idea, but Patrick Wilson.
Sean.
Luke Evans.
Abel.
I said Mark Strong.
Henry.
Luke Evans sounds right. So Charlie's Theron.
Brian.
I can't think of a DCU movie, but I also put Luke Evans.
It is Idris Elba.
Oh fuck! I forgot about Hobbs and Shaw.
I just didn't know the live-action Disney that he was in. He was the first one I thought of.
He was Scar in the Jungle Book.
Oh.
Not Scar. The Panther one.
He's a bad guy in a DCEU movie.
Big Hero.
Like Idris Elba was not Scar.
He was Big Hero.
Yeah.
He's a bad guy in a DCEU movie.
I mean, arguably, because he was in the Suicide Squad, so arguably it's a villain. But yeah.
Yeah, that's a villain.
Next question comes in 2000s. Which 2000s Jack Black movie includes a supporting cast of David Cross, Christopher Mintz-Plasse, and Juno Temple? And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Sean.
Gulliver's Travels.
Abel.
Wow, guess Nacho Libre.
Henry.
I said year one.
Brian.
That's it. I also say Gulliver's Travels.
John.
It's Spit School Rock.
Year one is correct.
I was between those two. Fuck me.
I still have never seen that movie.
I had to debate it in Battleground. I said it was awesome.
The next question comes in directors. Which actor directed 1999's Cradle Will Rock?
I'm actually going to get a point. Maybe.
And 5, 4, 3, 2.
I'll do a repeat.
Yep. In directors, which actor directed 1999's Cradle Will Rock?
It sounds like a horror movie, so I feel like if John doesn't get this, he should be booted.
If it's a horror movie, I'll just write somebody down. I don't think it's a horror movie. I don't recall this one.
I'm thinking of the wrong movie.
Literally, it's a family film, guys. Cradle's family.
And 5, 4,
Cradle
3,
just sounds creepy, bro. It's a
2,
creepy word.
1. Pins down. Abel.
That's an often. Oh.
Henry.
I said Christopher Guest.
Brian.
Tim Robbins?
John.
I just assume it's a Ben Affleck movie I've never heard of.
Sean.
I was thinking Cradle to the Grave, and it's still wrong. I said DMX.
Tim Robbins is correct.
Wow. Good job, Brian.
The next question comes in 90s. Who plays Darren Silverman in Saving Silverman?
Saving Silverman? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, or as it's known in some countries, Evil Woman.
Not in my country, my dude.
I'm just finally going to be on the board.
I'm not.
And 5, 4,
Maybe?
3, 2, 1. Pins down. Henry.
I said Colin Hanks.
Brian.
I think this is 3 Jack Black questions in a row. The answer is Jason Biggs, though.
John.
Yeah, Hasbrook Heights' own Jason Biggs.
Sean.
It is Jason Biggs.
And Abel.
Nah, bro. Big old X.
If it's 3 Jack Black, bro, either JPO wrote it or Malcolm's taking a book out of JPO's writing style.
if the nachos stick together, it counts as one nacho.
Look, I threw this together last minute. I wasn't thinking about who's in who else is in the movie.
You gotta do Henry's writing style, where you pick an actor and then you skip over and then you pick something else.
It's the best
Henry
one.
got to write questions after 2 more.
Next question, animation. In Shark's Tale.
All right, the next question comes in Oscars. Henry Fonda and Katharine Hepburn won Best Actor and Actress in 1982 for what 1981 movie? I'm almost pretty sure Jack Black's not in this one.
So not right.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Brian.
On Golden Pond.
John.
Makes more sense.
On Golden Pond.
Sean.
I said Bonnie and Clyde.
Abel.
On Golden Pond.
Henry.
It said Lions of Winter.
On Golden Pond is the correct
have
answer.
It was the lion in winter, by the way.
Damn it.
Or The Lion King, whatever you're thinking of.
The next question comes in franchises. How many MCU movies was Idris Elba credited in?
Oh, what a tricky question. Let's see here.
Can we get some extra time for this one?
Yeah, I'll give you a little bit extra time.
Clarification, because theater releases in current our date and time.
he as long as he's credited in it, then it counts. I'm not going to say much. Like it's today anyway. Yeah, I'm not going to say much about spoiling the answer.
That's fair.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. John.
4.
Sean.
6.
Abel.
I counted 5.
Henry.
I was between 5 and 6, and I went 5.
Brian.
I counted 5, but figured maybe I missed one. I put 6 as well.
5 is correct. He's not credited in For Love and Thunder.
Yeah, because he's just a voice.
You should have got that from my hint. I was like, Thor: Love and Thunder is still in theaters. Does it count? And he was like, pretty much.
Well,
No.
Yeah,
just the voice,
that's what I was trying to
Well,
say.
wait. He's
Yeah.
in the actual movie.
Yeah, it's in the post credits.
Not just
Post
the voice.
credits.
I don't even know what the fifth movie is.
Right.
Yeah. But the next question comes in 70s. Directed by Ivan Reitman, what 70s comedy saw the first credited appearance of Bill Murray in a movie?
I have no idea what you just said. Can you? Of Bill Murray?
Yep.
I'm sorry.
I will
I'll
give you a
be-
repeat. In 70s.
No,
Directed
Bill
by
Murray.
Ivan...
I just didn't hear you say Bill Murray. I just couldn't.
That's all good.
My bad, bro. It's we have a big like language barrier right here.
Yeah.
We don't all sound Canadian like you, Abel.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Sean.
Meatballs.
Abel.
I didn't know it. Let's go.
Henry.
Hold the spaghetti, leave the meatballs.
Brian.
Meatballs.
John.
Meatballs.
Meatballs is correct. And your final question comes in movie release dates. What year did the documentary Bowling for Columbine release?
Such an American thing, bro. Come on.
What, school shootings? Yeah, definitely.
Yes.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. 0 school shootings
5,
in our history.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Abel.
2007.
Henry.
2000.
Brian.
2001.
Oh,
John.
wait, I put 97.
And Sean.
2001.
2002 is the correct answer. But with that, the score we have at the end of round 1, Brian is in the lead on 4 points. Henry and John are tied on 3 points, and Sean and Abel are tied on 2 points. So it does mean we're going to a tiebreak for Abel and Sean. So, Brian, do you want to give them movie release dates or worldwide or Rotten Tomatoes? Wait a minute, no.
Release
box
dates, what?
office. Box office.
Well,
Rotten
release dates.
I'd like to give them key grips. No, let's go for Rotten Tomatoes.
You're such a
I just picking at random. I don't know.
Everyone picks Rotten
And,
Tomatoes.
Facts.
and John, do you want to give them movie 1 or movie 2?
Well, Abel's head is down, so let's go 2.
All right. So, Abel and Sean, you've got to get as close as you can to the Rotten Tomatoes critic score for Saving Silverman.
I don't know what that is.
That's
It's a
4
movie
jackpot
starring Jason
questions.
Biggs and Jack Black.
Malcolm's saving paper on this doc. All right.
I repeat, I threw it together last minute because most of you've probably heard JPO's talks, even though you're not sure. 5,
Right. Why
4,
risk it?
3, 2, and 1. Sean.
46.
That's what I said, Sean.
Apple.
I said 59.
Well, the closest to the Rotten Tomatoes score of 19% is Sean.
I thought you were about to say 90. I was like, you're a
Oh,
liar.
I think it should be 90. It's a good movie.
I like David Silverman, man.
It could be
Yeah,
good.
I mean, I like
And
apparently the critics,
18% of people agree with you, so you're the 19%. That's good.
That's criminally low.
but unfortunately, we do have to say goodbye to Apple. You can hang out backstage. I'll bring you on at the end.
I'll go to bed, I guess.
But
Wow.
I mean, you can still hear he is. He's still backstage. Hasn't left yet, so he's probably staying.
Green t-shirts.
But with that, for round 2, I'm going to get numbers from people, and whoever's number gets drawn gets to pick the category. I just is it? Henry, give me 2 numbers between 1 and 8.
Let's go.
Wait a minute.
Brian,
Brian, give me 2 numbers. Yeah,
Why does
Brian.
Henry get 2 picks? What the heck?
Because I'm
I haven't
special.
played here in a while, but come on.
Isn't that special?
Brian, give me 2 numbers between 1 and 8.
Between 1 and what?
8.
8. Let's go with 3 and 7.
3 and 7.
Damn it, those are my numbers. I should have went first.
Well, I mean,
Not in a row.
as we do give 2 numbers to the second place as well.
It's
Just
tied.
hope I've. Yeah, that's what I know. I just hope I've done the maths correctly so that both John and Henry do
2,
still
4,
get to pick 2
6.
numbers.
You got it. You got
John,
it. 'cause
7, and then the mystery of the 8. Yep.
I'm gonna do 4 and 8, Malcolm.
Whoa. How did I go from first to third?
Just jump it over Henry. That's fine. It's how it is. 4 and 8 for me.
Leapfrog ass bullshit.
Sean, you go ahead and pick next because we don't care about Henry.
Yeah, Sean, what's your number? Go ahead.
Henry, now you can give me 2 numbers between 1 and 8.
You got to just take what you want, man.
I'm not
Take 4 and
touching
8.
that
Do
one.
it. Do it.
Sean, go ahead. I'm Sean, go ahead.
1 and 5.
Oh, I didn't mean 2. I just meant your one.
Well, I mean, Sean only
kidding.
gets 1 number, but
No, yeah, I'll give you just 1 though, but I'll let you pick first.
1.
5 and what are the 2 remaining?
2 and 7.
2 and 7.
you got 2, 5,
I'll take 5 and 7, please.
and 6. 2, you got 2, 5, and 6. Because Brian took
Okay.
7.
Then I'll take 5 and 6, please, sir.
5 and 6, which means if it lands on 2, it's a secret category no matter what.
Call me sir.
Call me sir, goddammit. It's 2.
And
Go.
that is
come
a secret category.
We wanted a shit show.
Let's do it.
I mean, I put as the headline, this is probably going to be chaos. But the good thing is, because it's a secret category, it's going to be double points no matter what.
Double.
And the secret category is Christmas Eve.
Christmas beavers?
Christmas Eve.
Oh,
Christmas fever? All right.
I'm still trying to figure it out.
What
Christmas
profession does Eva Mendes' character Sarah have in Hitch?
this does not sound like Christmas dinner.
I think it's in Christmas Eve now.
So now it's Eva names.
Christmas
And
Eva. Christmas Eva.
4,
Ava.
3, 2, 1. Pins down. John,
When in doubt,
Eva.
lawyer.
Sean,
Journalist.
Henry,
When in doubt, lawyer.
Brian.
I will say journalist is the other when in doubt answer, but mostly for older movies. I also went with when in doubt lawyer.
In this case, journalist is correct. Specifically, it's a gossip columnist, but
We were looking
journalist
for
is-
that
yeah.
actually.
The next question is, How many of Daniel Craig's James Bond movies is Eva Green credited as Vesper Lind?
What is with the credited stuff?
Sean's like, I don't like that because I don't remember the difference.
I don't even. I haven't seen any of them. I'm just trying to think. So let's go with that.
Oh, I'm down for a watch along of that. Let's go.
All right. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Sean.
2.
Henry.
I'm gonna be mad if it's not all reliable. 3, 2.
Brian.
I'm worried there's a flashback in one of the other ones, but I also said 2.
John.
Oh, please let there be a flashback because I said 3.
She's only credited in one. That's Casino
You cheeky
Royale.
bastard.
Really? Okay.
The next question is: who plays Eva Longoria's fiance, Dr. Henry Mills, in Over Her Dead Body?
What's his face? My wife is calling me, so I'm just gonna put my board down. Yeah.
Never seen this movie.
4, 3, 2.
Who's got a second board down there?
Pins
Somebody else
down.
knowing the answer.
Yeah, I would guess.
Henry.
Some white board.
Brian.
You don't get much whiter. Paul Rudd.
Damn, that lucky bastard.
Sean.
John's calling a friend. When in doubt, Mark Ruffalo.
And John put Dane Cook. Paul Rudd is the correct answer.
You know he ain't cheating if he's writing Dane Cook.
All right. All right. Oh, yeah, I was just going to wait till John got off his phone.
We're good.
She heard Eva
Yeah.
Longoria and she was like, I don't know.
Yeah.
What's going on over there?
All right. The next question is, and this is the last one in this category, Eva Gabor played Duchess in what Disney animated movie?
I'm also gonna put my board down again just so I can text somebody. So board's going down. Cat's going on.
And 5, 4, 3,
Repeat.
Wow.
Sure.
Yep. Eva Gabor played Duchess in what Disney animated movie?
I'd be so mad if my answer is I just switch.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Brian.
The Rescuers.
John.
The Aristocats.
Sean.
I had the Rescuers and I wrote 101 Dalmatians.
I think it is Aristocats.
Henry.
I went Princess and the Frog.
Eva Gabor plays a different character in The Rescuers. It is the Aristocats.
Let's
Yep.
go.
But with that, the scores at the end of round 2, we've got Brian in the lead on 6 points. John is second on 5 points, and Sean is third on 4 points. Fortunately, we do have to say goodbye to Henry. So I'll drop you off. You don't have to go in. You can hang out backstage or bring on. You can hang out in the abyss with Abel.
The Abyss.
The Obelbiss.
But with the way round 3 works is every time you get a question correct, you gain a point. If you get it one incorrect, you lose a point. And it's a very close game at the moment, so anything is possible. But with that, the first question in round 3 is apparently my favorite actor, according to the way the match is going, Jack Black movies. In Be Kind Rewind, Elroy asks Mike to look after the store while he goes to a memorial for the 60th anniversary of what famous jazz pianist's death?
So name a jazz pianist.
Yes.
Still don't have an answer. Jazz.
So not right.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. John.
Thelonious Monk.
Sean.
Louis Armstrong.
And Brian.
I don't think this is jazz. How about Duke Ellington? It's a big band.
The correct answer is Fats Waller.
That's Waller. That was like my 10th guess.
The next question is in Ryan Gosling. Who played Dr. Sam Foster in 2005's Stay? All right. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Sean.
Ben Kingsley.
Brian.
I don't remember the woman in the movie, so the only other person I remembered was Ewan McGregor.
John.
Probably right there. I just wrote Clive Owen for the hell of it.
Ewan McGregor is correct. The next question comes in movie quotes. In what classic movie we hear this quote? I could have had class. I could have been a contender. I could have been somebody instead of a bum, which is what I am. Let's face it.
Oh my god, I just went blank.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Brian.
On the Waterfront.
John.
On the Waterfront.
Sean.
He says it in it, but it's not the movie, Raging Bull.
On the Waterfront is correct. The next question is in actors and actresses. David Oyelowo played which historical figure in Selma? And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. John.
I'll just go for Medgar Evers.
Sean.
I don't think it's right, but Martin Luther King Jr.
Brian.
Selma Blair. No. Martin Luther King Jr.
Martin Luther King Jr.
Oh,
is
it's like
correct.
that? Damn, all right. I thought that was too obvious.
And with that, I'm going to ask the last question anyway, but there's a definite winner. In book adaptations, Noomi Rapace, Rooney Mara, and Claire Foy have all played which literary figure?
Jack Black.
I could imagine Claire Foy playing Jack Black. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Sean.
I can only remember her first name. I think it's Lisbeth, but I can't remember what the rest
John.
Elizabeth Salander.
And Brian.
Elizabeth Salander.
Elizabeth Salander is correct. But with that, Brian has pulled out the win today. Going to bring everyone back on. Henry, how did you feel about your performance today?
It was fine.
Apple, how did you feel about your performance today?
I'm pissed off. I clearly know a lot more than these people, especially Brian. He knows fuck all.
But John, how did you feel about your performance today?
Second, right?
Shut up, John.
Second's great. Brian was playing. Second's great. That's like first again. I think the last time I said the same thing. When Brian's playing, that's like first place. Let's go. I'm going to run a lap around my house. I got first place.
Sean, how did you feel about your forms today?
I mean, flipping awful, but I always do bad in Malcolm Classics, but at least I made it to the third round.
I mean, it's probably why I struggle with getting people to sign up. But Brian, you pulled out the winner today. How do you feel?
I'm one step closer to that spot on the Full Metal singles roster that I don't want. Yes.
Yeah, nobody cares. Nobody cares.
But with that being said, that's the end of Classic for tonight.
I'll take first place points. If Brian doesn't want them, I'll take the first place points.
You can have them. Go ahead. We'll split amongst the four of you. How's that?
I'll take a quarter of a win.
But with that being said, that's the end of Classic. I'll have a sign up straight after this because I'll have another one coming at some stage next week as well. Then Amaru will have one next Thursday, and yeah. But until next time, keep being classic.
And thanks to you, that's over now, and you've ruined that for me.